Hey, everybody. Welcome on in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hopefully, you guys are having a great Tuesday. It's going to be it's going to be a bad day for Stephan, but a good day for us. So, welcome in. We do talk all things true crime on this channel. If you are new, if you're not new, welcome back. Thanks for joining me for yet another live. I appreciate you guys. I really do. If you guys don't mind, the algorithm loves us when we hit that like button, all the good stuff. So if you guys don't mind and you appreciate the coverage, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, all the things that we do here. I hear my dog walking around out there. So we've got this one here, my co-host. Her name is Mia. If you have any questions for her, I can direct you to her or I can ask her for you. She gets a lot of questions throughout the lives. She's very popular. Look at her. She's so funny. But we are going to be talking about Maddie Soto. I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard the news already, but I wanted to come out, and say it. Did he really, ALR? No way. That's crazy. What did he say? I was talking about Vinny DeVincent last night. That's so weird. Vinny DeVincent. But yeah, we love Vinny over here. Mary Beth, Cheryl, Otto. We're going to get a cardboard cut of him. There is one. T. Alice is here. Queen Olive. Welcome in, everybody. It's good to see everybody. Hey, Debbie. She said give her about 5 to 10 minutes. She'll be back. Okay, well, we'll wait, and then we'll get started. Just kidding. She said 3:01. Yeah, she'll be back any minute. Hey, Amy. Hey, welcome in, everybody. West Virginia Holler Girls here. We got the whole crew. Kaylee, my PaySal vintage. He's been arrested. So he's already been in jail. He was arrested originally on these charges. So this was his charge. These were his charges. And they haven't updated this yet. Let me refresh, see if they've updated it now. Oh, what's going on? Oh, they sent me back to the beginning. But his first charges, he had 3 of them. And I want to make sure I get them all right. So I don't know why it's not one of his picture, but there he is. Okay. It was S battery for a custodian victim. So like custodian means like, somebody in a position of like power over them, like, a caretaker parent. He got possession of control and then S battery of a custodial. So there's 2 S batteries and then 1 possession of control. But now, like I think he thought he was going to be sitting in there with those 3 charges, but Hey, Aries. Hey, Alicia. But yeah, he is not. He is not. He was arrested the Saturday after she disappeared. So let me get I think it was 2 days. I'm so bad about dates. I know it was the 26th she went missing. So it would have been Wednesday, I think, right? February 26th. I think it was like 2 days after, wasn't it? I think it was like a couple days after. Yeah, so Otto's right. Yep. He has like a lot more charges now. And I like to say poor guy, but not really. Not really at all. I feel like I don't know, Maddie could be opening up the door for more people to be arrested. Now, I'm wondering if they're going to arrest Maddie's mother at any given point. Let me go over. I had some notes taken because I was like writing stuff down earlier because I was like, I have some questions for the chat. So why do you guys think that he hasn't been charged with the unaliving? That's what I was wondering. I was like, why hasn't he been charged with that yet? I'm wondering if they are getting evidence together, just like still gathering, evidence. And that's why we're getting, these new charges, or maybe they're waiting to charge Jen, or maybe they're even talking to her and maybe she's spilling the tea, now that she knows that he's sitting in jail. You did, Reba. You caught a day life. Hey, Reba. Hey, Mike. Welcome in, everybody. Yeah, he was all right. So I didn't know that in Florida. You guys told me that if there's a criminal or if there's a criminal or anybody that has these kind of charges, it already carries the DP, which that should be in every state, if you want my opinion. But there he is. In all of his glory. Eyes are still kind of red, probably from crying for himself. He's only 37 years old. He looks so much older to me. And he looks like, I don't know, he just looks like a big guy that just would be scary for, a little girl. Yes, with no reasonable doubt. Yep. That's what I'm thinking too. Hey, Ramsey. I'm thinking that they're just like building their case up a little bit more because, I mean, they got his phone. I mean, they have his phone. They have pictures, like a lot of pictures. They're saying 40 counts of unlawful possession of materials depicting S performance by a child, 10 or more images. So is that like 400 images they're talking about? Or what do you guys think? Because it says 40 counts. I'll share this page actually so you guys can see it. And then I will read through the article. So he's been charged with 8 counts of S battery on a child under 12, 5 counts of S battery with a child 12 to 18, 7 counts of lewd and lascivious M word. I don't know if I can say that online. 40 counts of unlawful possession of materials. And that must be maybe that's not possession. Possession of materials depicting S performance by a child, 10 or more images. He had a whole slew of damn images on his phone. Why did Jen not see these? How could she be that everybody be looking through people's phones. Oh, replay. Oh, I'm so happy. But yes. Oh, send it to me. I would love to see that. I'm sick of children being harmed. Yeah, so this little girl has been going through it for a long time. I heard, and I don't know if this is true, but let me know if you guys have heard this too. I heard today that they had been together, him and Jen had been together since she was a little girl, like 5. But I don't know that for sure. We know at least a couple years of, Crime makes you look older, yeah. Where was I was looking for messages. Okay. I was just reading, sorry. Does anyone else besides me thinks his own parents may be aware of his behavior as a predator? Maybe. Yeah. No one's been out to talk about him. No one's been out to take up for him. Like even Jen Soto. She had 2 interviews that she did, standing by her man, right? Thanking the investigators for helping her out, helping her find her child, doing all that. You would think that after they found her child, Madeline, you would think even though, he's in jail, she would come out with a statement and be like, I didn't know about any of this. I just want to make a statement, but you don't have to make a long one about him. Just say, I didn't know about that. That's the only statement I want to make. I'm going to get a lawyer, but I want to thank, first responders, investigators, volunteers for finding my daughter. Like, I just don't know why that wouldn't come up, Hey, Rhonda. Yeah. So I don't know how that, I don't know. I don't know how that didn't come up. And I don't know. I've never been through Vincent's phone, but it's because he's Vincent, you know what I mean? But I have went through phones before of boyfriends. I'm not gonna lie. If I thought like they were suspicious. So how did he never be suspicious to her, enough to look through his phone or have his phone and take a picture for all that? If they were together that many years, hey, let me see your phone. I want to take a picture. And he'd be like, no, I don't, you would think he would always be on that phone. Never let that phone out of his sight. Don't sit it down. Don't leave it near her. She probably didn't know the password. Those are things that would be like a red flag to me personally. If you were together that many years. Normally, after a few years, you know each other's passcodes for your phone and stuff you know what I mean? Like, it's whatever. I know that's how me and Vincent are. It's whatever. You can look at it. You're only going to see messages to me, it's only Jan and Vincent. So, we'll read through this article. It's from Spectrum News, and I have Spectrum News here where I live, and I never watch Spectrum News because it's always something that they play on repeat, but this article is actually pretty good. So I thought we'd read through it. Sorry, I have fuzz on my mic. But it says new details have been released in connection with charges of S battery of a child against 37-year-old Stephan Michael Sterns, who has been named the primary suspect in the disappearance and death of 13-year-old Madeline Soto. Sterns has not yet been charged in connection with Soto's death, but is being held without bail at the Osceola County Jail on a charge of S battery of a victim younger than 12. Did I pull up the wrong one? Let me see. I think I pulled up the wrong one. Son of a B, I did. Okay, sorry. Let me pull up this other one. I had 2 of them up and I was like, oh, this is the newer one. I'll read it. And then I didn't read the newer one. Okay. Well, at least we got all the charges out, but I'm going to make sure we get the rest of it. Okay. I want to use the article that they had. Okay. I was trying to find like a local station, maybe. I think this one is the local station. But it says a total of 60 new charges have been filed. And this is WESH Channel 2. And I'm pretty sure it's like a local channel out there. A total of 60 new charges have been filed against the man arrested in connection with the death of Madeline Soto, who was found dead after being reported missing several weeks ago. Stephan Sterns, the boyfriend of Soto's mother, has now been charged with 8 counts of battery on a child under 12. So we all knew that. Like, we all knew it from the PCA or the arrest affidavit that he was going to be charged with battery on a child under 12. And we knew that Maddie had just turned 13. So we knew for sure that it had been happening for at least a couple of years. And it did say that in the affidavit. 5 counts of battery with a child 12 to 18. So that means it happened between her 12th and 18th birthday. Like, this was new. Like, this was still going on up until like now. Now I feel like, I don't know exactly when, but I mean, at least the last, however long they've been together up until last year. We know for sure, but I'm pretty sure it's, more than that. 7 counts of lewd and lascivious molestation. What's this word mean? I'm so bad about. I'm going to look it up. Feeling or revealing an over and often offensive desire. Lewd, lustful. Okay. Gotcha. 40 counts of unlawful possession of material depicting performance by a child of 10 or more images. Now, I wonder if the images are just like photos or if they're videos and photos. Hey, T. Salad, she said, oh, be careful. Driving home. Okay, that's what I said. Oh, I didn't see it. I was reading. Sorry. Yeah, let me see. Aries, what's going on? What's going on, Aries? I didn't see the question here. Oh, wait. That's auto. Yeah, Aries, no, you're fine here. And I talked to her earlier. I mean, I think everything's fine. Right, Otto? I know. This is insanity. Insanity. I mean, he went from 3 counts to 60. Can you imagine? I mean, I could not imagine. Like, I mean, I would never do anything like this, but you're sitting in jail and you're like, okay, 3 counts. Okay. And you're like doing the math in your head. And you're like, if they do get me with, the M word 2, he's trying to count up the years, which he would be there for the rest of his life. But he was probably thinking, like, maybe there's a chance they won't charge me with that. And now they indicted him on 60 more charges. Like, I couldn't imagine that paper coming in. Like, here you go. And you're a very kind person, Aries. I was reading Aries. Okay. Yeah. Aries is kind. Okay. Let me see. Okay. We didn't want to look at that. I was going to show you some of these, Reddit posts because the dude's been on it. Actually, well, let's see if they talk about it on this little video. We'll see what this guy has to say. He's probably blown out of his mind too.
Breaking this afternoon, new charges have been filed against Stephan Sterns. He is the lead suspect in the death of 13-year-old Madeline Soto, whose body was found earlier this month. Meredith McDonough is here to explain that these new charges are not connected to Madeline's murder.
Sheldon, not murder, but still a total of 60 new charges have been filed against Sterns in connection with the death of Madeline Soto, who was found dead after being reported missing. Now, the new charges include 8 counts of sexual battery on a child under the age of 12, 5 counts of sexual battery with a child 12 to 18 years old, and then 7 counts of lewd and lascivious molestation, and 40 counts of unlawful possession of materials depicting sexual performance by a child. Now, shortly after Madeline Soto's disappearance, several disturbing images and videos were found on Stephan Sterns' phone. He was then arrested on sexual battery charges along with possession of child sexual abuse material. According to officials, further investigation then revealed more images and videos depicting criminal acts, and this is from where the new charges stem. According to those documents obtained by West 2 News, Sterns was abusing Madeline for nearly 2 years. Now, Madeline was missing for nearly a week before her body was found in a wooded area in St. Cloud. Now, again, Sterns is a suspect in her death, but not currently charged with her murder. We'll continue to follow this breaking update. Sheldon,
I didn't realize how big he was. He is a big dude. Because I saw the 2X on the back of his shirt and I was like, what? So then I went back to his like profile or whatever on the website where he shows that he's got arrested, which they haven't updated the charges yet, but he is 6'2", 220. That's a bigger guy. I mean, he's a big guy. He's a big guy. That's scary. That's scary for a young girl. Like, you know what I mean? They haven't arrested the mother yet, though. No, I'm wondering. I will, Aries. I'll tell her. Nope, they didn't arrest her yet. Nope, no arrest. Oh, wait, I'm not on the screen. Thought I was. I do that all the time. No arrest yet, but those are the charges that he has now. So he does have like 60 more charges. Now, have you guys seen his Reddit post? Like, I forgot that he had Reddit posts, so I was looking them up today, and they're kind of creepy. They're kind of creepy. Tawny very gross, yes. And hey, Tawny. So we'll read through like a few of these, and then we'll probably go over them in a live too, because I haven't really got to read all of them, and I want to deep dive into his Reddit post because he says some things that are just like, what? So this like, so if you don't know what if you don't know what Reddit is, it's just like a forum where people can go in and chat, and they can do it either like under like anonymous names or like a profile name, or they could put their real name. And they just like, they can go in and answer questions or ask questions and stuff like that. I get a lot of documents off of Reddit because they're really like, sometimes they're really good about, having like that open discussion group, and then they'll have the document forums. So if I ever need like a document, I can't ever find it. Like if I can't go through the, the courts or something, and I need it like right away, I can always go here and, get it. And hey, Ashley, I'm going to tell you hi. I don't know if I did. And hey, Debbie, she's back. So this one was a question, and it said, how do you feel about parents snooping on their kids' messages if they think their kids are up to something bad? And I'm assuming that he is this person here, Sustinet. I don't know. I'm assuming this is him. And then the person, whoever he was writing to, deleted their profile. Now, I don't know if they deleted it a long time ago, if they deleted it recently. I'm not sure how that works. But these posts were from 2 years ago. So he was posting about this stuff on Reddit. Why do people go to Reddit? Because they think they're going to be anonymous. We go find you. We'll find you. It says, let me see. Show view all comments. Is that what that was? Oh no, go back. Sorry. It says, I don't have to defend my parenting methods at all. We've only had to snoop once because my stepdaughter's cousin came to us and told us that she had been talking to an older girl online on Roblox, and that the girl had been pressing my 10-year-old stepdaughter to send her nudes. And this kind of matches up. If she's 10, 2 years ago, she just turned 13. That required an inspection of her devices by her mother and verifying whether or not it was true and whether anyone else had approached her or anything else dangerous might be happening. Then we had a conversation with her about the dangers of doing these things, the laws against it, and how not everyone online is who they say they are. Not everyone in your house is either. It says, so tell me, did we handle it wrong? Do you think she hates us for it? What is your expert opinion on the situation? Oh, right. I forgot. I don't give a flying F about your opinion on the matter because you have literally zero F in experience and your opinion is worthless. Thanks for trying though. Okay. He told that subreddit how he thought, didn't he? Always Aries, always. So then this person wrote and says, you're an angry parent who regrets their past parenting style. I get it. It's hard to live with the fact kids don't really forget much. I hope you find your peace. And he said, it's okay. You're a bitter, short little fry cook with no prospects for the future, no kids and nobody that would want to have them with you. and thinks they know about parenting and life. Hang in there, little guy. It'll get better someday. Like, I don't know why he was being like such a troll, but he was. He was being like such a troll. But this guy's coming back for, for more. I guess I was kind of like that today, actually. I was trolling in the Karen Reed court hearing on Court TV. Oh, shoot. Is that how Vinny got my name? Because I was all up in that today. I was like, that's not true. That's not true. You're weird. I was really like, I was just asking questions, like, but it looked like I was kind of trolling because I was just like, what? No. So if you see my name on there, that's why. It's definitely me. It's not an old account or someone trying to steal my account. It's me. So then this person writes back because he's like saying that he's like a bitter old man or bitter, like, short little fry cook. I think these dogs are going to start barking. And he says, I bet this is exactly how you treat your kids, which is why they hate you. You probably continually demean them. I knew it. Told you. Hold on one second. I'm going to get them. I knew they were going to do that. I knew as soon as she got up. They do get mean, Mike. They do get mean. You know the worst platform to go on? TikTok. They are so mean. They will chew you up and spit you out and not think twice about it. Oh my Lord. I post on there like true crime stuff, and it'll be just the facts of the case. And I had someone stitch me one time, and like she was so mean. And she was like 50 years old or 60 years old. I'm like, you're an older woman. Why are you doing this, lady? It was kind of funny though. I'm not going to lie. It was kind of funny. I was like, I'm not coming back to TikTok. Actually, I made a video about it. I was like, why are you guys so damn mean? So he says, it's definitely how I prefer to treat you. That's for sure. I feel sorry for your parents. You must be such a disappointment to them. Like, how old is he? And this is, how are you treating me is a direct reflection of how you treat others. Notice how I've been calm and logical while you spout off profanities and caps and insults. I wouldn't want you near my kids. Smart dude right there. He talked to this guy for 30 seconds and was like, I wouldn't let you around my kids. 30 seconds. And it's a guy. I mean, I'm sorry. Women have that. We have that intuition. You know what I mean? We do. Women's mother's intuition. Raised in the Boondocks. I love that name. Hey, how are you? I was like trying to read. I was like, what does this say? Very weird. So then he says, calm, yes. Logical, no. And if you don't like having your parental status or life choices called into question, then don't preach to others about theirs and feign self-righteous indignation because I use some naughty language. You're a clown. You opened your mouth, couldn't actually defend your position, and resorted to accusations and veering off topic to distract from the point. My use of caps and profanity doesn't make you any less of a joke. You're choosing to focus on the aspect of my statements, though. Tells me you have run out of clever things to say. I'm sorry, and have devolved into crying about language. I'd say I hope you have kids one day so you can see for yourself, but at the same time, you're so pathetic that I hate to think of you contributing to the gene pool. Not that there's any real danger there. That would require a woman to actually want to reproduce with you. Good luck with that. Well, he didn't reproduce with anybody, so what's he talking about? What's he even talking about? Hey, Salma. I wouldn't give that great passwords. I almost forgot Vince's password the other day because I was going to take a picture of him. I did take a picture and I changed his background because I thought it was funny for him and to him and the dog. But yeah, I went in there. I was like, what's his password? It's very simple. I feel like we might have missed some of these. Oh no, that's just that one right there. Okay, that's what the one they're referring to. And then that guy comes back. And he says, you have no arguments except you're not a parent, remember, so you can't talk about having a position. Yours is quite weak. Edit, you resorting to looking through my post history because you were so desperate. That says it all. Edit 2, you literally use my past job history to shame me. That's pathetic. Edit 3, I hope to God you never have to struggle at a job to make ends meet because you are sure uppity. Well, yeah, he didn't work. I don't think he worked at Disney long. It's a valid position and a valid point, and one thing you haven't been able to refute, the one thing you have offended is an opinion and a citation that some non-parents would know due to their profession. But of course, that was irrelevant because none of those professions apply to you, reinforcing the fact that you are still ignorant of the subject, whether or not anyone else is. Why would he just get on here and troll this guy? You're the one that made a statement were contradicted by more than one person and then doubled down on the ignorance because you didn't like having it pointed out that you are talking about something you have no personal experience with or professional training for. We can go round and round like this all day. I don't care. We will keep circling back to the fact that you have no experience, have no knowledge of it, and won't until you are in that position yourself. It will never stop being a valid point, whether or not you like it. And I guess he's saying because this guy doesn't have children, but neither does he. Stephan don't have no child. That's not even his stepdaughter. That's not his stepdaughter. That's his victim. They weren't married. That's his victim, in my opinion. Citations, where the hell are yours? How pathetic to talk about citations and evidence when you've also provided none. Edit 1, of course, it's an opinion, doesn't make mine less valid just because I'm a non-parent. Edit 2, I explained very well already that whether or not you are a parent has no bearing on how much parenting sense you have. Do you have a citation that says otherwise? I agree with that guy. I don't have children, but I have a mother's intuition and mother's instinct still. You know, I know that if I'm like, I guess I'm more of like an empath, but you know what I mean? Like, I feel people like, I know if there's a child hurting or they're crying or they need something, I'm going to go straight to them, you know, like, and get them whatever they need. I think was that all of it? I thought there's more, but maybe not. But yeah, he's just, yeah, he's just something else. And I think that this was kind of, some of it too. I was trying to see if there was anything else. Okay, it says right here. Newsflash, kids lie sometimes. Whether or not they trust you, they just lie sometimes. Sometimes even over silly things because they think they might get in trouble. And then there are some kids who just have a lot of behavioral issues and do things like steal, lie, and cheat. And some kids are angels. It's situational depending on the child and the circumstances. What the hell, dude? Behavioral issues. I'm sure she has some behavioral damn issues. I would be too. And then he says, just because something has happened already, it shouldn't be addressed or dealt with. Try raising kids with that kind of philosophy. I'd love to see how it works out for you. Are you suggesting honestly that children should just have full trust and agency over themselves regardless of the danger or consequences? That you shouldn't verify their activities once in a while? I guess you're okay with your child potentially talking to pedophiles online. Oh, she wasn't talking to him online. He was in the home. What? Hey, Chopper. Long time no see. That's a new picture. Where's your other kitty picture? Oh my gosh, that's such a good picture. Oh, I love that picture. Yes. Otto, I'm shocked that Maddie didn't run away when this started. She said on her 13th birthday, she was out. The way he's trolling shows that. Yeah. Yes. He has to have control. He's an insecure little boy. I'm sure he's just freaking pleasure to be around. I know, right? And the way he talks. And then he's like talking about, he has no kids or whatever, but this guy says it's like someone with 0 children. And then this person says, are you mental? Having kids makes a massive difference. Do you not think everyone has the same silly thoughts you have? Then we have kids and learn their reality. Those silly ideals go out the window. And he said, quite relevant, actually, since you have no real experience in what you're talking about. You aren't a parent and you have no clue what it means to be responsible for raising and protecting your child. Your suggestion sounds great on paper, but unfortunately, that's not how it always goes. And even the parent of wonderful children have been blindsided by unexpected shit from their kids. You mean you? I don't know if there's any more. I think I have to continue that thread. And that might be to the one that we were already at. Maybe. He says, being a parent doesn't give you experience in parenting. Are you high? It says, gosh, so if I have 5 babies, I'm suddenly a better parent than someone who has 1. No, but you would certainly have experienced more and know more about parenting than some jackass with none who thinks he's cracked the parenting code. And he says, you're just grasping at straws here, and involving yourself in your child's life sometimes includes verifying that they are making good choices and being safe. And while not all parents are good parents and not all deserve to be parents, most parents will try their best, whether you like it or not, whether you accept it or not. The fact is that you're a young 20-something male with no children and no clue what you're talking about. You have no idea what it's like to raise another human, period. If you don't like being reminded of that, then maybe you shouldn't be spewing nonsense about something you don't understand. Yeah, he's just in here trolling. And I'm wondering, this was 2 years ago. I'm wondering if the abuse did maybe start 2 years ago. And that's when he started writing on Reddit to, like, you know what I mean, kind of let it out. Because I mean, you know, he ain't gonna be telling his wife. And then this person says, like, they're like gaslighting, and he says, oh, now I'm gaslighting you by pointing out the fact that you are not a parent and have never even attempted building communication and trust with a child because you don't have any. You're just talking out your ass at this point. Just because you don't have children doesn't mean that you don't build a communication with a child. I have nieces and nephews, and I helped raise them little crazies when they were young. And they were crazies. Hey, oopsie. Yeah, he's not even the step parent, Mike. I mean, they're not technically married. Maddie, I know. Maddie's, yeah. And her mom wasn't there, remember, at the party? So I wonder when her mom got home that night and if he touched her. I hope he did not even touch her. You know what I mean? Like, I could just see something, that could be something that happened, you know? And then she was like, I'm done. Or I'm going into the woods, whatever it was that she wanted, you know, to do. But this guy's got issues. And I have my thank you shirt on today and my smiley face because thank you for giving him some more charges. Let's see. It's like, he says you shouldn't be spouting nonsense and then getting butthurt when people take you seriously. And he says, oh, so you are one of those things. He says, once again, completely irrelevant. That guy says that, the deleted. And then he says, completely irrelevant. You didn't answer the question. Are you, in fact, any of those things? And I never said you don't read books. I said you haven't read any books on parenting. Are you telling me you have? Are you spinning in circles now and talking out of your ass? I guarantee you my life, that Stephan has never read not one parenting book, magazine, pamphlet, or newsletter. Not a chance in hell. Not a chance. Welcome in, everybody. I see you, Mike said. And then he just keeps going. Let me go. Okay. I was trying to read through them to see if says, you're the one who is accusing me of gaslighting you by saying you aren't any of those things when in fact you aren't. Is there some reason you keep accusing me of gaslighting you and then saying it's irrelevant when pressed to prove it? You're using examples that don't apply to your situation because you're the one making claims about proper parenting techniques and you have none of those qualifications, no parenting experience, and again, just an opinion. 2 years ago, I don't think you did either. I don't think you had any parenting experience. You never had parenting experience. You've never been a parent. Not even a step parent. You've been nothing but a predator. Because you're the one making claims about proper parenting techniques and you have none of those qualifications, no parenting experience, and again, just an opinion, but please feel free to correct me. Which of those things was I inaccurate about? Your knowledge of parenting, your career, age, sex. He's very weird. I don't have, okay, so, that's the one where we were at. So this is the last one. It's not gaslighting to point out that you have no experience in the field of child rearing and that you are expressing an opinion on your own that is not a fact. You are a male, you are 20-something, you are not in a career that involves caring for children. How does he know this guy? None of that is gaslighting. It's a simple deduction based off a review of your profile. No fortune telling needed. In fact, you were actually gaslighting me when you tried to refute those facts and claim I was just assuming things and that I didn't know. Even though from your profile, I could see you are 5'7", 29 male. You recently worked in a call center within the last 2 years. Man, got a lot of child raising experience there, did you? Probably still working fast food and haven't had much of a career or life since graduating. He never worked in fast food. He said he was working at a call center. But you have the nerve to sit there as someone with none of their shit together and try to tell other people on the internet how to raise their children. Maybe you're the one who should be looking inward and asking why. What a joke. Well, this didn't age well. This didn't age well at all, did it? Thank you so much, Tawny, for the super sticker. I appreciate that so much. She said, hit that like, beautiful people. Please and thank you. Yes, please and thank you. And thank you so much. Yeah, that means a lot. Thank you. He's the joke. This didn't age well. This post ain't aging well. So now we got supposedly Brian Koberger on Reddit. We've got this guy on Reddit. Everybody's on Reddit. I feel like there's a couple more people I can't think of that were on Reddit. It's either the Google searches get you or the Reddit. One of the two. They're going to get you. They're going to. And Chopper said, no, it has not. Yes. I want to see, let's see if we can go to his actual like profile. Oh, what's this? Oh, I guess this is about his work. Has he really got this much Reddit stuff? Like, he ain't even messing around, y'all. I'm going to have to go through all this. Okay, wow. He commented on a lot of stuff. Yeah, we're going to have to go through this in more detail on our live. I'm going to have to go, maybe I'll go through the post and then I'll like highlight the ones that are like crazy. I didn't realize he had this many. On his pictures, like on his, was it on his Facebook? We'll have to do that next time, Chopper, for sure. If it's his Facebook, I'll go over there and find it. I don't do Reddit or TikTok. Jesus loves me. I do both, but I have a Reddit account, but I don't like post on there. I just like use it for, research stuff. TikTok, I don't ever look through it because I will be on there for the rest of my life. Scrolling through that, no, that will take my attention away from everybody. But I do post on TikTok. Just like stuff with the channel and stuff like that. Or I'll post like videos that are like home videos of me like doing hauls of, Japanese food that Vincent's mom sends him, like stuff like that. Yeah, let me know what pictures. Oh, I heard that ALR. I thought the new Idaho stuff dropped today. I think. Let's see what it was actually. I heard something about that, and I heard something about something else too. I have to think about it. And because I was like, man, there's a lot of stuff. And of course, it's so long to find it. My gosh, I wonder how many different motions they've had. So 3-8. Oh, we haven't read since 329. Or no, 3-6 we read. And then motion to seal defendant's motion to argument the record. Order sealing defendant's motion. So that's just like those little things that'll say like, can we please have this sealed? And the judge will say, yes, you can have this sealed. State's objection to defendant's motion requesting additional deadlines. So I guess they have some objections there. The state's response to defendant's motion. Okay. I'll have to read through those. You did, Jesse Weber? I like Jesse Weber. Oh, man. And let me know about old Vinny. Someone said he was talking. Is he talking crap about me? Old Vinny Politan? Don't you do it, Vinny. Don't you do it. No, I do like him though. I like his YouTube channel. I showed it to Vincent actually. I think it was last night. He was like, he has his own YouTube channel. I was like, yeah. I was like, very more relaxed. I like it. Yes, I saw that, R-Whip. I did. I saw that, I think, on another channel. The video of Disney. He's like, they're filming him and he's like, here, go back through here or whatever, like through the little corridor. Oh, you'll have to send him to me, Chopper. I want to see. His Facebook is open. I'll have to look at it. Let me write that down actually, because I forget things. As soon as we go off the live, it's like, what? And then I'll probably be back tonight to do a live, but it'll be, it might be a little bit later. I'm going to try to do it by 9:15, but I have to run, I have to do like a bunch of stuff this week. I need to go to a grocery store. I need to take some clothes back. I need to go to my, somewhere else. I forget. And then I don't know. I just got a lot of running, it seems like. So I might be a little bit late tonight, but I'll be on. I'll be on. If I do come on. If I don't, I'll leave you guys a message. But you know me, I always usually come back on and do an extra live. So really, they're mean. And I wonder, like, I mean, not that it matters, but I wonder if he went through this as a kid. I mean, I think it makes it not any difference, but I wonder if he was abused and that's why he is abusing her. It's just crazy. Oh, 5 a.m. for boost transplant appointment. But that's a good thing, you know? It's a good thing. Hopefully everything goes really well tomorrow. I don't know if Jen has a Reddit account. I'll have to look into that. Let me see if I can. I don't know if her name would be under her name. We could try to look it up, like Jen Soto. But there might be a lot of stuff on it now. Yeah, these are like communities. Oh, who's this? Yeah, I'll have to look through. This is because there's like an Olympic person, I think, or something like that with her name is Jen Soto. So a lot of stuff pops up for her. Yeah, I'll go through Reddit a little bit more like in depth though. Titanium, but if he was abused, he knows exactly. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, why inflict it on someone else? Melissa has a whole 175 friends on Facebook. That sounds like me, but the people that I follow. I have like 5K people following me. For some reason, I'm only following like 200. I don't know how that works. I don't know how I did that, but it's fine because I don't like Facebook anyway. I never get on there. I don't know why I still have it. Probably so if my brother needs to get a hold of me. I'm gonna have a cell phone though. I sent him a birthday card too. He better like it. Yeah, who's Robert? Oh, I'm sorry to hear about your brother. Yes, I don't know what he was doing. He was doing some weird stuff on there. I mean, and he's got like, I mean, there's just post after post. Cast members unhappy. Like for Disney, I'm assuming. Like, what the? We're gonna have to go through this. It's gonna have to be like a whole live because this guy's wrote a book about it. Man, did you hear they were married in 2015? See, there's a marriage together. Oh, really? On Duty Ron? Eat the cupcake. That looks really good too. Damn, that cupcake looks good. That's why you do that to people. Like that looks so good. So that means they've been together 8-9 years. Wow. So this has gone back a lot. Rumsey, I wouldn't let my dog lick Stephan Sterns' butt for $100. Me neither. Oh wait, she's not back there anymore. I kicked her out. Which I better go check on her because heaven forbid I leave her and she needs something, she'll just do something bad out there. Oh, he's self-representing himself. Oh, I feel like I've heard that name before, but I want to write it down. I want to look into it because it's not a kid. We need some cases that don't involve children. He bothered her when she was like 8 or 9. Yeah. Oh my Lord. And you could see in her pictures the last few years, something was taking a toll on her. I'm not even her mother. And I could tell by looking at her picture from her 12th birthday to her 13th birthday is a whole different person, it seems like. Like, I don't know. I think that it was getting worse maybe, or she was just getting sick of it and over it, or she wasn't sleeping. Maybe she told her mom and her mom didn't believe her. I mean, maybe she did say, maybe she was commenting and mentioning things to her mom, like kind of like, just giving her hints. Maybe Jen didn't pick up on the hints. Maybe I'm just saying maybe, but she probably did. Maybe she didn't, know about the hints. And maybe when they're in that interview and she's talking to that guy, maybe that's when she's kind of figuring it out. But I think she knew something. Oh, you like it here? Oh, you're new, like here. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Was he a different person suddenly, or was he revealed? No, he's been like that, I guess, since she was young. I guess they've been married since 2015. I know. I want the cupcake now. Like, that's all I'm thinking about. It looks so good. I should go make some. I thought she was extremely wore. I thought she was extremely wore out and physically, emotionally sick of him. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. It was. I mean, it's. Can you imagine that kind of pressure when you're 13 years old? There's already enough pressure on a 13-year-old. There's already so much pressure when you're in high school, junior high, high school, and then you have to go to school for 8 hours a day around people that might be like not very cool to you. They might be, I don't know how that was for her in school, but then she has to go from 8 hours a day of school to her home, which is actually her real hell. I couldn't imagine that. I was so excited to get home from school as a kid, like get to eat some food, get to sit in front of the TV, do some homework, and you're done. You're just chilling. She didn't get that. She never got that like come down, and I feel her. Like I feel that, Yeah, cupcake, you better bring us some now. Eat the cupcake. We want cupcakes. Rumsey's like, now I want a cupcake. But I'm going to jump off here. I'm going to take my dogs on a little walk, because they need to go. I think she's standing at the door. So I'm going to jump off of here. I probably will be back on tonight. I'm going to try to get back around 9:15. I'm going to try to separate my chores or whatever, my adult duties throughout the week. I hate running to 50 different places in one night. And then you're trying to get back and, all that. And then when I get home from going to the store and stuff, Vincent's been here by himself for a couple hours, and he's not a messy person by any means. But if there's anything that's out, I have to put it all away before I come in here and actually do my work for the channel. It's OCD. I'm sorry. But I will be here. And if I'm not, I'll put something on the community tab. But I thank you guys for being here. Always check the community tab as well, because I always try to post updates and things like that nature. If you want to go and look at all of the 60 charges individually, they are on my community tab. I posted a repost of Diesel in the Streets. So thank you guys for being here today. I appreciate it. Hit the like on your way out if you guys don't mind. Subscribe to the channel. We'd love to have you. If you'd like to become a member of our channel, I'll put that actually in the chat. I didn't do that. So if you'd like to become a member, we would love to have you. And there you go. Everyone's invited. Thank you guys so much, though. And I will see you guys all tonight on the live. Bye, guys.